As educators, we celebrate our location here in the South. We embrace the traditions of hospitality, sweet tea, and reading Southern classics. I want to share a story with you about 4 Southern women who are dedicated to education, and they appreciate their Southern heritage.
My favorite thing about the South is Southern hospitality, just how nice everyone is, the fact that everybody knows each other. You can go to church and everybody knows each other. Sometimes it's a good thing, most of the time it's a good thing. Everyone knows each other on the street. Everybody says hello at the grocery store, the library, so Southern hospitality.
My favorite thing about the South is the hospitality and the sense of community and just everybody always looking out for one another and being kind to one another everywhere you go.
I love our Southern traditions, but I have to say that I love our people the most. Our people are second to none.
My favorite Southern food is a snack food. It's low country kettle corn, which is cooked right here in Florence, South Carolina, and it is one of my most favorite things to eat, and I eat way too much of it.
My favorite Southern meal is fried pork chops, rice and gravy, and butter beans.
I do love some sweet tea, especially being from Spartanburg, I love tea from the Beacon, but I do like to sneak some lemonade in every once in a while.
My favorite Southern food is boiled peanuts.
My favorite Southern book is The Secret Life of Bees. I love August Boatwright. She is the epitome of strength and Southern charm.
It's hard to pick just one Southern book that's as a favorite, but I love, things that feel like classics to me, like To Kill a Mockingbird and The Color Purple, things like that. I just love that Southern history that comes through in those.
I have 2 favorite authors, and that would be Toni Morrison and then anything by Jan Karen. I love the Mitford series.
I love any book by Nicholas Sparks and Pat Conroy.
When I think of a Southern tradition that's important to my family, I think of us eating together, because no matter what's going on, whether it's a holiday or we're getting together for, just to visit or reunions, it's always surrounded around home-cooked meals. So that's something that's always a part of my family traditions.
We have many traditions, but the ones that stick out the most in our family is just going to the beach with all of our family, with extended family, and having beach weeks with my husband's side of the family and my side of the family. And then my daughter and I love to make cookies at Christmas time and give them to our neighbors, and that's just always been something really sweet. And then also just going to the Christmas Eve service at church.
For us, traditions are important. I have 8-year-old twin sons, and one of the traditions that we love doing is on Sunday mornings, getting up, getting dressed, going to church, and eating lunch afterwards.
My family and I love to go to the beach during the 4th of July. We love to watch the planes fly over as we just lounge on the beach and just fellowship with each other.
I think my teaching has been influenced by living in the South, just because of the way I expect my students to treat one another, having good manners, the things that we normally expect of one another in the South, I expect of my children.
Well, Southern hospitality, I feel like really takes place in my classroom, because my classroom is like a community. We're a community of learners. I love that everybody gets to know each other. I get to know my students and their families, and I just love spreading Southern hospitality.
We have such a great sense of community in the South, and I think that does carry over to my classroom. I love the fact that we get to know our students and we can be close to their families, and it's just a great atmosphere to teach in the South.
The main thing that I do to stay positive is laugh. I laugh with the people that I work with all the time and laugh with my students all the time. And I think that helps to keep you positive and keep you motivated if you have that. And I also think that my faith in God keeps me motivated and positive.
I love to always look on the bright side, and that helps me to stay positive, and also just being in the Word helps me to just always know that He is looking out for me.
In today's world, it is so important to stay positive because there's so much negative around us. I feel like I stay positive with my family. I come home every day to 2 wonderful smiling faces. I try to make my life about them and for them. I also try to set a good example for my students, because if I'm not positive, how can they be positive?
My family keeps me positive and they motivate me every day. My faith in God helps me, and chocolate really motivates me as well.